Hello friends, this video on Ray Optics Part 8 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till Part 7 before going ahead with Part 8. So now using the same lines we will find it for convex mirror also. So now in case of concave mirror, for a concave mirror, what was my mirror equation? For a concave mirror, the object distance was minus u, image distance was minus v, and focal length was minus f. And the mirror equation was 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. Right? This was in case of a concave mirror. Now let us consider a convex mirror. Now in case of a convex mirror, let us suppose we have an object here. Let us say we have this object AB. What happens? A ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, when it falls on the mirror, it gets diverged. But if you join it, it looks like as if it is appearing through this, as if it is passing through this principal focus. Again, another rule which says that a ray of light which falls obliquely at pole goes back obliquely. Right? So this reflected ray is in this direction. So now if you again extrapolate this reflected ray, you see that both these reflected rays meet at this point. So that means image is formed at this point. Now since this image is above the principal axis, so it is an upright image or an erect image. In case of concave mirror, the image was inverted because it was below the principal axis. But here it is above the principal axis, so we can say that A dash, B dash is the image formed. But in this case, the image is however erect, but the image is virtual. Right? So now let us look what happens in this case. In case of a convex mirror. See, if you look at the previous slide, you saw that at equation, there was an equation which was obtained, which was named as A. In equation A, we told that PB dash minus PF divided by PF is equal to PB dash by PB. So this was the equation which we had obtained, right? So we will start here from that equation, because till that equation we did not assume anything which was very specific to a concave mirror, right? Till that time it was just a general mathematical calculation which will hold true even in case of convex mirror. But only after this equation we assumed these sign conventions for a concave mirror. So in this case, for a convex mirror, what will happen to these values? In this case, PB dash. What is PB dash? That is the image distance, which is V. But in this case, V is positive because it is in the direction, it is measured from pole and it is in this direction, which is the direction of the incident ray, right? So V will be positive. What will happen to PF? PF is nothing but the focal length, and focal length is also positive because it is along the direction of the incident ray. So focal length is also positive. Now what will happen to PB? PB is the object distance, that is u, but PB is again in the direction opposite to the incident ray. So this will be negative. So we will put these values in this equation. So what do we get? We get V minus F divided by F is equal to plus V by minus u. So again, we can write it as V by F minus 1 is equal to minus V by u. So if we divide throughout by V, we get 1 by F minus 1 by V is equal to minus 1 by u. Or we can say 1 by V minus 1 by u is equal to 1 by F. So this becomes the mirror equation for a convex mirror if we considering the sign convention. So now you will see that, so this is how we have different mirror equations for concave mirror and convex mirror, right? Now the difference arises only because of the different sign convention of image distance, object distance and focal. So now when you solve problems, if you use there is no need of using different formula of mirror equation for concave and convex mirror. What you can do is, you can consider this as the generalized mirror equation and then you can put the sign convention. For example, whether the problem is about a concave mirror or convex mirror, doesn't matter. You say that the mirror equation says 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. But when you put the value of u, you consider the sign. If it is a concave mirror, you put u is equal to, let us suppose if the question says that the object is placed at 5 centimeter from the pole and image is formed at 10 centimeters from the pole. So what is the focal length of the mirror? So if you are solving it for a concave mirror, then you take u as -5 and v as -10. If you are solving it for a convex mirror, you take u as -5 and v as +10. So you consider the sign conventions there and then you solve it so that you end up getting the same answer, right? So this is how you solve for mirror equation. This is how we obtained the mirror equation, which proved out to be extremely helpful in determining the location or the position of an image in case of a spherical mirror. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.